the top teams. Widnes versus Wigan. Rugby League, live.
Widnes and Wigan are well set in the championship again, but for once they're not having things all their own way. Both missed out on the Regal Trophy, both trail Hull in the league, but then both have seen contenders come and go before. Happily for us, they usually reserve their best for each other. Time now, though, to join match commentator Clive Tursley.
Thank you, Robert. Rugby League Live has brought you 4 of these Widnes-Wigan showdowns in the last year or so, but it's a while since these two great sides have been so close to full strength. Jonathan Davis is the most notable absentee, but 20-year-old Stuart Spruce has the Widnes #1 jersey on merit. Andy Kerrier is back to partner Alan Tate in the centre, and if any of those forwards fancy a breather, Kurt Sorensen and fit again Imosi Koloto are waiting on the substitutes bench. They're both certain to figure. Gregory's one of 11 league internationals in that Wigan lineup, and remember Andy Goodway is still injured. Frano Botica and Martin Dermott were both past fit this morning. Botica will have the goal-kicking responsibilities. All 6 of the back row forwards on view today are in the current Great Britain squad.
You've obviously got Kelvin Skerritt out there and Ian Lucas, who are very, very young and dynamic props, and they're trying to assert themselves over the very much in-form Famalo and Grimmer from Widnes.
Boys will be boys. Here comes a very big boy, Ian Lucas. Gregory. Andy Platt, beautifully taken on the burst. Hanley at his shoulder, ran past Devereux as if he wasn't there. Great play by Hanley, great try. Unstoppable. Ellery Hanley sets about another century. 300 up at Sheffield in his last game, and plenty more to come from Ellery, Cuthwin, Hanley.
Well, Andy Gregory, there he was again at his very, very best, running across the line, dummying inside and outside, and finally picking up Andy Platt, who picked up Hanley, and Hanley's step away from the young fullback Stuart Spruce. There's nothing he could do, and a 4-pointer to Ellery Hanley.
What's the problem trying to tackle Hanley here? I mean, it's obviously difficult, but what is the specific problem of trying to nail him?
Well, the initial problem is that Andy Gregory goes across the defensive line. Now, if everybody doesn't come up and move in on their man, obviously there's going to be a hole somewhere. Andy Platt obviously did well, ran into the gap, picked up Hanley, and he did the rest.
Just pulled it. But Wigan have an early 6-point lead. Ellery Hanley's 12th try of the season. Sorensen ripped out of his hands though by Kelvin Skerritt. It was a meeting of minds. Brute strength from Skerritt to win the ball back from Wigan. Dermott going on from acting halfback. Stoppage time at the end of the first half. 8-2 Wigan lead. Sean Edwards. Ellery Hanley in the clear again. In the points again. A captain's example. He just seems to be running downhill, doesn't he? When he bursts onto the ball like that, you can get a hand on him, but you cannot prevent him from doing what is in his mind.
Sean Edwards doing a good Andy Gregory impersonation there, finding Ellery Hanley hitting the hole just where he's expected to be. The cover's got no chance to get a hand on him. He's over for a try.
He's an amazing athlete, isn't he?
He just seems to be in the right place at the right time all the time, and it's no coincidence that he scored 302 tries in his career. Just look at this. The man knows exactly where to be, runs onto a great pass from Sean Edwards, and really that is a crucial 4-pointer with Andy Gregory being off the field.
He's heading towards another milestone now, because that's 194 First Division tries, and that is a Rugby League record. He's done it. And just when you might have expected Wigan to be happy to see out the final seconds of the first half, and get to the dressing room and reassess. They reassert themselves and they go in with a 14-2 half-time lead. Ellery Hanley first into the dressing rooms, well, second after Andy Gregory, scored the 2 tries. Gregory was the other headline maker in the first half. There's never any shortage of drama when Widnes and Wigan come together. But Wigan have been strong and disciplined throughout. Widnes a little bit error-prone. Dean Bell. Edwards. Dummy to nobody then. There's absolutely nobody outside of him. Here's Kevin Iro. What a break. Big tackle for Stuart Spruce to make. Iro's offloaded it. Sean Edwards. Iro again. Great break. Ellery Hanley. Hat-trick. Oh boy, what a try. Ellery Hanley rounded it off. But a great, great Wigan move. It's 10th try for Wigan against Widnes, has surely sealed the victory. His third of the afternoon makes it 20-2.
Sean Edwards sees no one on his outside there, gives it to Kevin Iro, and look at the pace and power of this big man. He takes off down the sideline, looks inside, who's there? Sean Edwards accepts it, the cover comes back across to get him. Back to Kevin Iro, might have been a little bit forward, and Ellery Hanley, always there, just accepts the third try of the day. There we have Iro, gives the ball back to Edwards. Edwards looks for support, gives it back to Iro again, the big man pulls it in. He just gives it back to Ellery Hanley, and there he is again to torment the Widnes defence. Ellery Hanley's third try.
Ellery Hanley scoring a Widnes try, really. That's their trademark, isn't it? They will move up to third if they seal this victory, and everything's going for them. Botica improving, Hanley's hat-trick try. 22-2, Wigan lead. Wigan reached even this stage of the season without a trophy. Widnes, of course, hold the Charity Shield and the Lancashire Cup. Alan Tate. Ball went off Hanley, and Spruce has got the try. He's really deserved that too, Stuart Spruce. This is a bit of a melee developing away from the play. Shame that all this should take the attention away from a well-earned try from a very, very good young player, Stuart Spruce. Dennis Betts is really angry. Actual fact, Stuart Spruce.
Here it is, comes out here, a good ball from Paul Hume to Martin Fire, quick hands to Alan Tate, he does well, gets on the outside, he sees the cover coming across, back inside, off a Wigan hand, play on, good decision from the referee, and Stuart Spruce has had a very, very good game at fullback.
And Widnes really are missing Jonathan Davis's expertise in that department at the moment. Steve Hampson that time. Offside Wigan. 2 points are no good to Widnes. Not sure they can kick them even. Myler. Oh, Fire's got a chance. It's all happening a little bit late, but Widnes are back in business. Back to within 2 scores. Martin O'Fire, number 26 of the season for him, brings Widnes back to within 12 points. 4 minutes to go.
Well, there it is. Les Holliday takes a quick tap. A great pass. Myler holds it up, and then he sees the wingers come up too soon. Passes out to O'Fire, who goes in for the easiest of tries. Haven't seen much of O'Fire this afternoon. There it is again. He taps it, gets it out to Myler. Myler does terrific. He dummies to Sorensen. The winger comes in, does in two no man's land Joe Lydon, and O'Fire has just a clear run to the line.
I think Myler must be just about the best picker of a pass in the game. No more successful from a very difficult chance. Local sponsors, but I don't think there's been much danger as to who the overall award would go. The man who scored the 3 tries. Alan Tate. Clever kick. Martin O'Fire's looking for his second. Martin O'Fire's got his second. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Martin O'Fire fan club meets in the corner to celebrate yet another try. Certainly will forge him ahead of Greg Austin in the race to become the game's leading scorer for the 4th successive season. But I don't think it's going to change the match too much.
There we had a great break by Alan Tate, took a reverse pass. He saw that the Wigan cover defence was converging, so he just put a nice little cross kick in. Here we go again. The ball's flung out. Thrown anywhere there. McKenzie does well here, turns Tate back on the inside. Tate, who's been fairly quiet all afternoon, sees he can't get a good pass away, so puts a cross kick in. And there is Martin Fire, probably the best vulture in the game, coming along, just easy pickings for him.
Good to see Alan Tate's involvement in 2 of those 3 Widnes tries. He's such a good player, and his fitness has been such a hindrance to him this season. Holiday having another go. But Widnes have managed just 1 successful kick this afternoon. They now actually match Wigan 3 tries apiece, but Wigan still had that 22-14 lead, and that's the lead that they will take back to Central Park with them tonight, thanks to Ellery Hanley, a majestic hat-trick from the master of the rugby league universe. An eventful and compelling match. Wigan always held the upper hand. Their forwards laid a marvellous platform for Hanley and company. And despite Widnes coming back with a try from Spruce and 2 from O'Fire in the closing stages, there was never much doubt where the points were heading. Wigan become the first side to win here, other than Australia, for 11 months and move up to 3rd place in the table. We'll be back with the verdict in a moment.